Welcome to the Messenger channel, where we here to just share our knowledge and we let you, the viewers, decide on what's true or not. Now, before I furthermore get started, I got a special guest, and I would like to introduce him.
What's up, man? It's your boy DBO YMM, man. I ain't that my face ain't that new to YouTube, but it's new to this. It's new to the channel, and you know what I'm saying. I appreciate you for having me today. You know what I'm saying. We gonna tap in on some real shit. Me and my cousin been linking up. We've been wanting to do this. Shit. We here, man. Let's get it.
Alright, try not to show my. I be trying to tell motherfuckers, they don't even be knowing. Even though we both from Chicago, we both from out west. You know what I'm saying? But eventually you maneuvered out south,
Yeah,
and I be tapped in with shit that be going on, especially in the streets
for
from out
sure.
west to out south. And for a lot of y'all people that properly don't know who Debo is, this is one of Chicago's most underrated rappers, YMM Debo.
For sure. DBO YMM for sure.
So he tapped into all these hip hop topics, all that shit, bro.
So my opinion count. Our voices, you know what I'm saying, much needed to be heard.
For sure, for sure. Now, starting off, man, unfortunately, man, we've been losing a lot of legends in this hip hop shit and in this street shit, and
Yeah, yeah.
further known as THF BAYZOO. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to pick your brain and like what you think about that shit, man, because he was gunned down. Like I'm pretty sure you seen the video how that shit happened. Like what's your opinion on that, man? Why
Man,
you think it happened,
when
or do you think he could have avoided it, or like what?
when I see shit like that, to be honest, man, when I see shit like that, I just be like, man, that be so fucked up because you if you've been following the drill scene so long, you know what I'm saying? It's like you without even meeting these people physically, you got like attachment to them just throughout the years of just seeing them post pictures, seeing them drop music, seeing them in the blogs and shit. So when you see a motherfucker make it so long to get to that age where a lot of these rappers ain't make it, you be like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You was on your way to the finish line, man. You done did a lot of shit out here. You know what I'm saying?
Now I heard certain people speak on when Dirk was out, they was saying when Dirk was out, niggas was traveling the world, touring and doing all this, and ever since he been incarcerated, like a lot of the OTF members been having to come back to their hometown and hustle and find different ways to make money. Like, is
Yeah,
that true? What's your thought on that?
man, shit. You know, they say once you cut the head off, the body fall. Shit like that. So that's what I from the outside looking in. That's what I can see. Well, that's what I think. Dirk ain't around with the bag. Them labels and them motherfucking. That bag calling for Dirk, man.
True, true
So if
shit.
Dirk ain't that, that bag ain't, motherfuckers ain't calling to drop them bags, for them features and them shows and them appearances and all that shit. You ain't here physically. So, you know, Dirk ain't in no position to be handing out no money to know everybody either. You
True.
fighting for your life. You can't be trying to help everybody. You fighting for your life. So niggas got to do what they
And
do.
not only that, shit, he locked up. His bills still got to be paid and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Kids and shit. But man,
And that's crazy because man,
oh,
free little Dirk, man. I grew up with Dirk, man. So it's crazy to see him in that type of position, man. To see him and Boogie in that position, man. I know Bro Mama. Bro Mama, one of the sweetest ladies I ever met in my life, G.
for sure.
Bro Grandma was sweet and everything. So when I see Dirk, I know a lot of people, they probably see the rap shit and all that, man.
But you actually grew up with a
I
nigga
always, I
before the
always
fame.
see every time I see Dirk, he always reminded me when he was, when we was in school, he had his braids and shit, and we was doing flipping shit for the Karamu.
Damn,
I
y'all
was
used to
flipping,
flip.
me and Dirk and them was all flipping in the Karamu and shit. So, man, his brother D thing was real close. So, when I see Dirk in that position, then I see my homie Boogie, I'm like, damn, G, you know what I'm saying? This shit can be anybody. This shit can be me, cause You know what I'm saying? These niggas come from the same place I come from. You know what I'm saying? Not the surrounding area. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? When I wake up, I'm seeing these niggas every day. You know?
Damn.
I wake up and see Lil Durk every day before he was, big. So
You know what gets to me is it seemed like every time we make a positive impact, or at least trying to, something come, because you notice with Dirk impact on the scene, a lot of the guys, the look guys in the streets, the ones you consider as YNs, a lot of people is converting over to Muslims. So I look at that as a positive impact. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, especially if you in it for the right thing, man. You can't be one of the, you can't be one of the, you can't be one of the, you know what I'm saying? You can't be one of the Muslims, barbecue sauce leaking out your pocket, stealing rib tips and shit. You can't be one of the motherfucking sneaky Muslims, you know what I'm saying? You eating rib tips and shit at the barbecue, I see the barbecue sauce leaking through the pocket, nigga. You know what
Man,
I'm saying? You stealing ribs and shit. You can't be one of the fake Muslims, man. Cause I seen, on the internet, the women say, "Oh, get you a Muslim, out of Muslim." So motherfucker want to go Quran. You know what I'm saying?
for
Alhamdulillah. You know
his
what I'm saying? They
here,
want to go there
man.
because they think it's a trend. You
I,
know?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Some people, I ain't gonna say no names, but some people just don't look right. It just seem like they just following the trend. Like they just buy the little outfit and put it on and say all that little slick.
They want to,
Like y'all niggas need to stop, cause y'all watering down the movement for real.
for real. Now
This
that's true, bro. The
now
fake Muslim movement is crazy.
now see, I could go deep into that shit because I'm a brother that speak on deep topics, and I actually had thoughts about becoming a Muslim due to Malcolm X. Malcolm X was a Muslim,
True.
and he one of the persons that brought me into light, into knowledge. But I think if Malcolm X was alive today, he wouldn't be happy with a lot of this stuff that's going on, man.
Nah, man. For a lot of people was alive, they won't be happy with what's going on, man. Us as a black race, man, we fuck over each other so much, man. It's ridiculous, man. That's like when you go outside, you got you and your brother and your siblings, and you treating the shit out your siblings, and you talking shit about your siblings. Y'all treating each other bad in public. Not everybody shit. Everybody else gonna treat you how they see you treating your family bad. What you think they gonna do?
Fact. So, in other words, you say it start with
Yeah,
yourself.
they see us fucking over each other, killing each other and shit, man. Look, they don't even give a fuck about each other.
That's real shit.
So we can always bamboozle them. They gonna stay in a position to be bamboozled. These motherfuckers don't even like each other.
Facts. Nah, I see where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? I see
Yeah.
exactly where you
But
coming from.
us as black people, man, we got so much sauce and seasoning, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like no matter what's in the world, man, you need somebody black there, man. Like, bro, like, come on, man. I don't give a fuck what it is, bro. You need somebody black there, man.
You wanna know what's funny? I'm gonna some funny truth. At my job, I'm the only black man that work there, and I'm the youngest black man that work there. Now, anytime before the job make like a final decision or a sales decision, they always ask me and run it by me, like they go off my conscience. I find that funny, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'll say some stuff and they won't acknowledge it, but later on down the line, I'll be like, damn, this is exactly what I told them. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
they go off my conscience.
Yeah, bro. We bring that flavor, bro. That's what I be trying to tell some of my guys, man. Bro, it's cool to get up and go. It's cool to work, man. If this shit ain't working in this if this shit ain't working, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't working, man. It's cool. You go get you a job, bro. I'm telling you. You'll find your place in some of these places, man. These motherfuckers, they'll show you love, bro. You meet people, man. You might not know who you will meet, man. I met some good people working this shit, bro.
Okay, okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? And that same swag you bring to the streets, bring that shit to work, man. I guarantee you, them people gonna love you for that shit, man. We need people like that in the jobs, bro.
Facts. If people had a positive attitude, this would be a better world. You know what I'm saying? But like my next topic that I want you to share your opinion on because you're a part of it. Like, what do you think hip hop is going? Like, is it rising or is it on a decliner? And
Man,
what do you see it like in the next 10 years?
man, if they keep doing it, how they doing it now, we gonna be listening to motherfuckers like, man, we gonna be listening to motherfucking Rakai from the little stream. We gonna be listening to Rakai and Talil and Casanat. That's what we gonna be listening to, G. Cause what these and these women, G, and these women, man. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? They ain't doing no better than what the niggas doing, man. Yeah, niggas talking about killing and shooting and man, these women talking about yeah, they'll fuck you, man. I got 100 sisters for every one of your men, and you know what I'm saying? Try to talk to my nigga. I got a sister for you. I got a sister,
Do
man. They just
do you think like these artists like are they being told what to rap about or is they writing this on their own?
no, bro. Niggas go viral. Glorilla went viral before shit. That's a lot of this shit. That's good. That's big now. It's coming from the bottom, literally. These motherfuckers ain't been signed for 3, 4 years, and they all of a sudden came with this hit. That they done linked up with some writers and shit. No, half of these motherfuckers coming straight up from scratch with this shit, G.
So okay, so now about music, like how important is it like how important is it like speaking on like music like is it because I know it's more to than just uploading like what I'm trying to say is do you think it's wise to have a marketing does marketing mean anything in music?
Hell yeah. Marketing and strategizing, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Cause you know sometimes it be about timing. Like I can drop a. Sometimes it be about timing. Cause I see like I used to see when I drop my video. Sometimes I should be like, man, me and my director, Fly Tie, shout out my brother Fly Tie, man, Fly Visuals, man. Go
Yeah,
check him out on YouTube. Every time we drop, we'll drop at uh we'll drop at 12 o'clock at night. I should be like, man, Fly, bro, man, let's drop that bitch at let's drop that bitch at 12 o'clock at night. Now I drop that bitch at 12 o'clock at night. You gotta either be up to see it or wake up out your sleep or something. And now it done been like 6 hours because the world sleep and it been 6 hours and they ain't caught up yet. Then once I start dropping my videos at 8 o'clock in the morning, and everybody just got up,
getting that
motherfucker
right.
just pulling their phone out, get right out their
You go
bed.
see it.
I'm the first motherfucker. My shit started going up. So sometimes yeah, it can
It's
be
the
about
timing.
timing, bro.
I definitely agree with that.
It can be about time, or you know what I'm saying. They was trending. They said, man, Larry Hoover finna come home. I dropped GD in because you know what I'm saying. A lot of GD shit. Larry Hoover was trending. You know, it was the timing.
Yeah, that's like one of the like either the first or the second biggest GD song in the world.
That's a lot of motherfucking GD songs, man. So many I
I'm
ain't.
saying like during
Oh
that
yeah, oh
time,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh yo, you and
My shit
Ruger
was
shit
number
was
one.
blowing. Yeah,
My shit was number one at the time, man.
GD and GD.
You know, ain't no competition. Shout out Ruger, man. Shout out Slum Prince. Shout out Ruger. Shout out
I,
Duke. Shout out folks. No.
so man, bro, like far as this like the music industry and stuff, man, the shit that's going on with Drake, like Kendrick, they saying a lot of bots and views can be bought. Like, and Drake exposing this. This a mainstream artist. So he basically telling us that this shit is rigged. Whoever hot, it ain't because of their talent. It's because of that label and what they doing. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Man,
Because Drake benefited from that.
man,
They was doing that to him
man,
too.
I swear, man. When I get my chance to get into where I need to
Get some
get
heat.
to where I ain't worried about what no other nigga doing. I ain't worried about none of that. Cause man, I be like these rich niggas be arguing about stupid shit, man.
Facts.
These niggas be millions and millions up. beefing about stupid shit, man. Y'all,
You want me to tell you why? Because when you get a certain amount of money and you used to having it and you get to going up, it ain't about the money, it's about the power. It's about control. Say so. You know, these niggas getting drunk off of power and they let little
yeah,
shit like them throw them off their throne.
yes sir. You ain't lying, cuz. And that shit be crazy, man. Cause you know, man, everybody want to be blessed like, you know what I'm saying, blessed like the rich and famous, man. You know, everybody want to be blessed like the rich and famous. Everybody want the millions and the houses and the lifestyle.
I feel like it's also good to know where you come from so you can know where you want to
Yeah,
go.
bro.
Like, nah, I don't want to go back to doing this and living like that. So you should have some type of discipline, you know. But nah, I just wanted to know your opinion on that because Drake exposed a lot by doing that. He actually, you know, tried to sue UMG, the biggest. They wanted a big, the big three. You got UMG, Sony, and is it Lancet Records? Them like the big three record labels that like run everything. It's more record labels than that, but them the big
Yeah,
three.
them jewels, bro.
Yeah, so I just feel like it was a lot being exposed, if you wise and you can see what's going on.
So he was just so Drake was exposing the Kendrick box and shit. It kind of like exposing that they be using bots and shit for sales.
Yeah, but
So
he
Drake,
not realizing they did that to him. That's how he at where he at.
so Drake kind of like,
That's why they
So
dropped.
Drizzy kind of borderline snitch, huh?
Yeah, that's why they dropped the lawsuit because they like, nigga, you benefited off this. Now you want to snitch on him? They gonna have to take the whole industry away.
That's border. That's borderline. That's borderline. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna throw the snitch or no jacket on it, but that's some tattletale shit.
I mean, you gotta understand.
Yeah, he trying to expose. Yeah, if they playing, yeah, I understand. I understand.
He Jew. I
I
mean,
fuck. I fuck with Drake legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? He
but
definitely did his thing in the game.
hip hop is like a competitive sport. You can't go file a lawsuit and try to sue a motherfucker. They matter of fact, they said it ain't even about the shit of him, calling him a minor raper and all that shit. They say it was about the bot shit. So that shit bigger than what we think it is, bro.
So he's still like, y'all cheated. Y'all got boss over there.
Man, that nigga snitch, bro. But yeah, bro.
Man, that bro. Uh, man, we gonna get into the well. We gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be doing more of this shit, man. We gonna be trying to get a couple episodes. You know, at least once a week, man.
For sure, for sure.
Try to get this shit out here, man. This.
I ain't been live on YouTube in like 3 years.
Yeah. So we gonna fuck around with this shit, man. Hopefully this shit can take off for a nigga. You know, I can see why I'm doing it, cause why you got the,
Hey man, I like asking questions, man. I like history.
How about I
Uh,
ask you a couple questions, man? So
oh,
you
you
know we
you
from
sh- you okay?
we from two different parts of the town. We from the same part of the town, but I we are from two different parts of the city.
Right.
But we family. What do you what be your what do you see different, like, when you see the west side and the south side, what do you see that like the biggest difference from them two?
Um, I'm gonna give you my perspective. It's gonna always be a little different from yours because we in two different age range, but kind of close. But what I see is I feel like it's divided. Like the west side, the west side is more egotistical. You know what I'm saying? They used to hustling and getting money. The south side is more creative. Like it's more revolutionary. Like a lot of the gangsters and the niggas that ain't just go talk, they go do something. That's where they come from. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at the difference, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? I see